Hello guys, we're here at the Worldwide Corals headquarters today. I'm hanging out with Tommy. Tommy came and grabbed me early. He says, hey Victor, I'm ready for some corals for the Elos. And I go, what Elos? I forgot about that tag. Just kidding, bro. No, seriously. So what are you looking for today, Tommy?
Well, I mean, you remember the frog died in there and it just wasn't looking good and I was embarrassed. But I mean, who better to go with than to grab Victor, and he's going to personally pick out corals and tell us what he looks for when he's picking out corals. I'm super excited. I mean, dude, this is incredible. So thank you, Victor, for helping out.
I'm ready, man. So what kind of corals are you looking at? Anything specific?
I don't think I want to do acros or SPS yet, maybe on round 2.
How come?
I don't know if have the confidence yet. I just want to start with something a little bit easier. Maybe some of those beautiful Akins, Blastos, Zoanthids, something like along those lines. I know actually everything we got is amazing, but I know you're going to pick out some winners.
All right, so let's go pick some corals then.
All right, let's go. I'm excited.
Which one you want, Tommy?
The bigger,
the better. Oh,
not
like that, huh?
Wow, how do I get that home? It's
I know, it's a little garden, you know. You guys know when you come into the store, you get to see our beautiful Pentagon tank and stuff.
I love
also behind you guys see this Christmas spirit is kicking in. We got the music. We see Tony over there getting all the decorations ready. You know, we're excited, guys.
Santa's helper.
Oh, to Costa Rica, not Croatia, okay. Watching the World Cup, we got caught into this. Sorry, guys, we can't help it.
Who's your team, Victor? Can we say?
No, you can't say my country's not on the World Cup. We didn't make it. I'm embarrassed, dude. No bueno. So I guess we got to root for United States, you know? But I got the feeling England's going to kick our butt, guys. Sorry.
That's pretty sweet. Come to work and you can watch the World Cup while you're
working.
That's
working right here. Smart.
Can't beat that.
You should be working on this side, though.
Like yeah, Claudio needs to go over there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So before we walk through some of the things that I do, I look for coloration, shapes, you know, sweeper tentacles, how big they are, just many different things. Do they have any parasites? I'm looking to make sure that there's no aptasia, even though we're pretty good on that. I'm always still on the lookout. You always have to be on the defense side. So yeah, let's go look. Come on.
All right, let's do it. Maybe 2. We might need more. We might get a lot. Let's see. I mean, it is almost Christmas, right? Thank you, bro.
All right, so we're here on the farm on System 7B. So I got some Akins and some micromuses here. So some of the things that you asked me to look for. I'm looking for different patterns, Tommy. So one coral that immediately caught my eye right here, if I can show you. I love the centers. Wow. It's just different. You see how it's got a blue eye and then it's got a green eye and it's got like an orangey to it. I really think that will be different. So other things that I look for is very bright contrast. Not just bright colors, but a bright contrast. Here's another micromuse if I can show you, Tommy. Look how bright is
that
the contrast, you know? So that will give it a nice contrast next to that one.
That's beautiful. Now, when Finding Nemo came out, I'm gonna date myself a little bit, like 03, and I was getting into corals. Everything was brown, nothing popped. And then when I went to your store, the lights were all blue, everything was glowing. So, I mean, did you guys purposely pick stuff out that popped like that?
You know what? Back in about 2007 when we opened the store, LEDs were a brand new thing. There was little pucks with 5 lights. And on the 300-gallon back then, I realized how beautiful the corals look under it at nighttime. So we ended up putting like 20 of these strips. And from there on, it seems like we were one of the first ones to be using that back in the days. And it just took off from there on out. I remember going to California to Reef in 2009, 2010. And I will show up with a T5 fixture with half blue and half white. And people were mad at us. They were like, oh, that is cheating, it's not correct. Back then the culture was just to basically use metal highlights, especially in California. They didn't even want T5s with blue accent, you know?
Look at it now.
Yeah, look at it now. We got all Gen 4s and Gen 5s and 6.
Like the
Radion. The whole shop, you know?
Radions even make a blue.
This mushroom here is neon green, but it gives like an orange skirt.
I love it.
It's one that I like a lot. I think it's a beautiful one and we'll start taking off. Look how neon that thing is.
That is amazing. Thank you. Awesome.
Super healthy also is a big one.
Is it Christmas yet?
It's getting there. Also, you can never go wrong with a nice Rhodactis and a nice Yuma.
I don't have any of those. I don't have any Recordia.
Look how beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
It's a nice Rhodactis mushroom. You know what? They're known for being finicky when you first get them. They like dirtier water, but once they take off, they grow very well. That's a very nice one right there. And we got to do one of these nice Yumas here. See, there's so many of them. That one caught mine because it's perfectly round and it's a little brighter than the other ones.
And these you've grown these in your system for generations, pretty
Oh
much,
yeah,
right?
this is specific corals that I'm giving you right now. I know they're hardy. I'm giving you only the stuff that I know it does well.
That's
You know.
beautiful.
So what I noticed when you get multiple generations on an aquaculture coral, they're just much better to get comfortable in the home aquarium environment. You know, when you first get a coral from the ocean into our tanks, I don't care if it's an acan or any other coral. Most of the time, the coral's got to go through a stress period before it does well in your tank. So there's nothing like having an aquaculture coral, especially when you have it for 5, 10, 20 years, where you're on generation 50th already, you know? And some of these corals that I'm grabbing from him today, they've been with us for a long time, you know?
So how, on an average day, a lot of people ask, how many frags do you guys make in this farm?
So we aim to produce 15,000 to 20,000 frags per month.
Oh
So
my
that's roughly,
gosh.
yeah, that's roughly. So you're looking
Wow.
at about close to between 200 and a quarter million frags per year is what we're aiming to produce.
That's amazing.
And it's still not enough.
That's mind-blowing.
Look, I like this one here because it's got the green with the purple and the orange and the green mouth. I'm
Look how
kind of
beautiful
jealous.
that
That's
is.
gorgeous.
Wow. That one really pops. I don't think I'm going to say no whenever Victor recommends anything. You're not going to hear a no out of me. That's for sure.
There you go. All right.
Woo!
So we got 3
Yeah, I don't
Recordias.
I've never had a Recordia, so I'm
For
excited.
real?
Yeah.
One of my favorite corals. I remember the first time I lay eyes on a Recordia. There was an aquarium store in Apopka in Altamont Springs called Aquarium. The owner recently passed away. And that store was the first time I walked in. It was 20 years ago. I remember vividly walking in and seeing a floral Recordia. And I'd never seen one. And I fell in love with them. Until today, I think it's one of the most beautiful corals you will ever see, you know? Perfectly healed. It's been there for a while. When you look under it, I can see all the skin attached on the coral all the way around. It's actually where we caught them. It's growing on the way down. So that's a true aquaculture coral. You guys can see some of the mother colonies that we have here for them.
So I noticed that you don't put anything on the website that hasn't like grown out a little bit. You don't if something's cut that day, I don't see you guys putting it on the website.
No, we usually try to wait anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks before the coral even makes it into the website. We got to make sure the coral's looking healthy, it's healing correct, the right colors are in it, that we're feeding in the right foods and stuff like that. Make sure that again the parasites are not there's no parasites trying to jump into the coral and attack the coral. There's many things to look out for. So yeah, we don't sell them right away.
And I don't know if you guys are watching the series with Victor setting up his tank, but he's been doing it for a long time and he still gets excited
Yeah.
to come back here. So it's pretty
Been
awesome
doing
to see
it
that.
since 1999, guys. Going on 20, next year will be 24 years I'm doing it for. It still seems like it was yesterday with the excitement level. I don't get tired of doing it. I don't think I ever will.
I think some of you guys might not know that Victor started in a garage, right?
I started in a bedroom actually. It started in a bedroom.
See, I didn't know that.
It started in a bedroom. Then we moved to a 1-car garage, then to a 2-car garage, then to 1 store. The 1 store became into 4 stores, 4 units in 1 plaza. Then we opened our 2nd farm in a different plaza. Now we got this building and we have a 2nd store now. So yeah, things have grown quietly, you know. Old school pumpkin patch, AKA Miami Hurricane. Limited edition from Tyree all the way back to 2006. It does not get me tired. Blue base with orange eyes. You gotta grow it. There we go.
I love the original stuff, the old school, the stuff that put WWC and Jason Fox and everyone on the map. I just go bananas for that.
WWC Golden Eye, old school also.
Yes. Look at that, that's beautiful.
You gotta grow a Dayglow Favia from Jason Fox. Fascination Favia from Unique Corals.
How did you meet Jason? You guys have a great relationship.
I met Jason back in 2008 and we became best friends right away. He's like my brother from another mother. Everybody knows that.
That's a good way to put it.
That's a story for a whole video.
Yeah.
That's for the podcast.
I got to ride in a side-by-side with Jason, and he's pretty crazy. So, and Vic's not tame by any means either, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go ride with us soon.
All right, what do we got
Orange
here?
hammer.
Orange. Wow, look at that.
Can never go wrong with an orange hammer.
Gorgeous orange hammer. Wow.
Beautiful gold torch.
Oh, I don't have any torches in the tank.
You do
That would
now.
be my. Look at that. Is there a difference between wall and branching hammers?
Use a green torch to contrast that one. Difference between what?
Wall and branching
Oh yeah,
hammers?
Branching is so much easier to keep. Wall hammers are definitely tough. They're not impossible. There's something about them, and also just having a branching when they grow, you can frag it. So I like to stick more for the branching. Again, if you find a healthy wall hammer, go for it. Just make sure that when you look at it, make sure it's fully attached, like the body below the colony is attached all the way to the skeleton. It's nice and wide and healthy. So definitely, if you find one, definitely get it, but make sure you can see it, and or you trust the person who's selling it to you. This is a gorgeous rainbow, Fabi. I don't know the name of it.
Look at that, it's beautiful.
Couple Bauer Bankies. Look at this red one with the green interior.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Gotta get you a regular red one. And this UFO right here, and then that for contrast.
Wow. Bauer Bankies are some of my favorites, and I don't have any. Talk to us a little bit about contrast, because we're
contrast. Funny you say that. I'm looking at this Monty. Everybody knows the grafted Monty and the sun-drop grafted Monty. They are green with yellow. Well, we finally got one with yellow and red. We've been working it for about a year, a little over a year. This is our production right here. We haven't released it. I'm gonna give one to Tommy. It's literally yellow with red, dude. Talk about contrast. Whoa. Look at the frag that I'm giving him.
Look at that. I've never seen that before. That is amazing. Wow. It's so bright, Victor.
I know. It is gorgeous. So we got a beautiful goniopora with the green in the center. Is a short tentacle one, and they actually get long tentacles.
Oh, those are awesome. Look at that. Now, are those aggressive? Are they
no.
No. Like I love bird's nest, Poslopora, birds of paradise. All that stuff is really nice.
Here's the purple one, the 10 purple. All right, let's get you a couple Blastos too. Here, 2 Blastos, 1 green, 1 red.
Can you talk to us about the care for taking
Blastos?
care? Yeah.
Blastos need lower light, medium flow, and lots of food on the very beginning. Make sure you feed them.
Would you recommend feeding?
I love the food from Polyblab.
Reef-roids and
yeah,
stuff?
Reef-roids is just fantastic. We feed Reef-roids all the time.
Perfect.
Tommy, look at this contrast on this Aiken.
Oh my God.
Look at those two next to each other with the gold outside.
All right, Victor. Well, it looks like we're all set. I'm gonna just run over to shipping and take it over
No. You guys, they think it's just playing with corals here. You gotta bag your own stuff. They're busy over there, man. Come on, get to work, man.
Oh, I gotta check out and bag myself. Okay.
Yeah, man. They just want to play with corals all day. They think this is just coral land, Disneyland for corals or something. Come on, man.
Well, Victor, thank you. Thanks for picking everything out.
Anytime, buddy.
It's phenomenal, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like in the tank.
Hopefully, I'll see you at Tommy's house next.
Let's do it.
In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like our channel, and leave a comment below. See you guys soon.
Thanks for watching, guys.